My conscience is clear, the Prince Harry on Ukraine, his family, and the media. Prince Harry made a surprise visit to Ukraine and accompanied by The Guardian. The aim of the visit is to promote the work of the Dukes of Sussex Invictus Games Foundation and to celebrate the recovery and rehabilitation of the thousands of the veterans there who have suffered life-changing injuries since the war with Russia began 3 years ago. Because of the sheer number of wounded, Invictus has become increasingly well known in Ukraine, and Harry, somewhat surprisingly, has achieved cult hero status. The Guardian accompanies him on the journey to the capital, something of a gamble for both sides. As Harry noted, he is suspicious of the media, and The Guardian has long been critical of the monarchy. And over the next 36 hours, we learn a lot, big and small, about this complex, conflicted man. He doesn't like posing for stage photographs, and he doesn't like cycling. He likes to box to relieve his frustration. Hitting the hell out of a bag, he says, help him to decompress. In private, he is very informal, paddling around in his socks and the train to and from Kiev and making dead jokes. In public, he has a confident voice and an easy charm with strangers, but on his own he is softly spoken and asks questions about people and about politics. He has views. He is not, he says, the unhappy man some of the press like to portray him as, but yes, he wants to spend more time in the UK. Does he regret putting his side of the story in the public way that he has? No, he doesn't. My conscience is clear. He talks a little about his mother Diana and his father too. If Invictus is his professional priority, it seems clear his father is a personal one. But all that comes out on the way back to UK. What is happening in Ukraine is his immediate concern, and for good reason. One of the saddest things I have ever seen, also one of the most beautiful. Sport recovery and rehabilitations did not exist in Ukraine before Invictus. Ruslan Pridoko, the Deputy Minister for Veteran Affairs, tells The Guardian. No, we are creating a whole system with different kinds of training and preparing teams in all kinds of sports. And it's here that Harry's popularity among Ukrainians become very clear. The injured want to talk to him. The mothers and fathers of the wounded and dead want to shake his hand or hug him. He is cheered and clapped at every turn, as are the colleagues. It's amazing. We never expected this level of recognitions, says Olga Rudneva, the founder and CEO of the Superhuman Trauma Center in Lviv, which has worked closely with Invictus in Ukraine. Ordinary people know who he is. We honestly didn't know he had become such a celebrity. I think Prince Harry coming here is a symbol of victory and power. People look at him and his military experience, and they see he is not afraid to come to Ukraine. It is so important that he came. For this and for the other causes he is passionate about, Harry accepts his front and center role and does it willingly, encouraging those who have been seriously injured to find a purpose outside the military is one of his messages. I would say that I have been fortunate, he says. The one thing that people miss when they hang up their uniform is purpose, losing a sense of community and being part of a team, and of course the camaraderie and adrenaline. But at the heart of it is your job. Your role is serving a purpose larger than yourself. His work for Invictus, he says, has given him that after his military career, it saved me. changing attitude across society, about disabled people is another core message. Seeing people with prosthetic and life-changing injuries is going to be the norm in Ukraine for the coming decades, he tells The Guardian. Nobody should feel embarrassed or ashamed about their disability. It's about flipping from sympathy to admiration and respect. Such is the need for men and women to fight the war. Some of the wounded have even ended up back in the military. So a lot of participants in Invictus Games back to active service, says Dr. Helene O'Dale.